students, welcome to the class. Last day we read lesson 4, nouns, possessive forms. Today we shall learn tenses. Lesson 5, verbs. Lesson 5, verbs, simple tenses. There are 3 simple tenses. They are simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. A verb is a word that shows action. A verb is a word that shows action. Every action takes place at some time. Every action takes place at some time. It may be at the present time, in the past, or in the future. The tenses of a verb shows the time of the action. So a verb in a sentence may be in the present tense, past tense or future tense. Now see these sentences. Raju plays football. Raju plays football. Raju played football yesterday. Raju will play football tomorrow. The verbs in these tense sentences are plays, played and will play. You know that. The verb is, in the first sentence, plays is the verb. And in the second sentence, played is the verb. And in the third sentence, will play, that's the verb. The verb plays shows an action that usually happens at the present time. So it is called simple present tense. The verb is in the simple present tense. The verb played refers to an action that it took place in the past. So the verb played is in the simple past tense. And the verb will play denotes an action that is to take place in the future. The verb will play is in the simple future tense. Here are some more examples. See, my mother cooks food. It is in simple present tense. And what is the verb of this sentence? Cooks. That is the verb. That is in present tense, cooks. And my mother cooked food. That is the past tense, simple past tense. Cooked is the simple past tense of cooked. My mother will cook food. In this sentence, which is the verb? Will cook. Not only cook, but will cook. That is the verb. So it is future, simple future tense. Now next example. The sun sets in the west. The sun set in the west yesterday. The sun will set in the west. See, the sun sets in the west, that is simple present tense. The sun set in the west yesterday, simple past tense. The sun will set in the west, simple future tense. Set. The past tense is set. Present tense, future tense is will set. Now the school begins at 9 a.m. That is simple present tense. What is the verb here? Begins. The school began at 9 a.m. last week. What is the verb here? began. That is the past tense of begin. The school will begin at 9 a.m. next week. That is in simple future tense because the verb is in future tense. Will begin. See, look at on the blackboard. I write a letter. What is the verb here? Write. Write is in present tense. So the sentence is in simple present tense. And the next sentence, I wrote a letter. What is wrote? That is the past tense of write. So this sentence is in past tense, simple past tense. And next sentence, I will write a letter. What is the verb here? Will write. That is the verb here. This verb is in future tense. So the sentence is in future tense. Simple future tense. See, once more. I write a letter, that is simple present tense. I wrote a letter, that is simple past tense. I will write a letter, that is simple future tense. There can also be negative sentences and questions in these tense forms. The train leaves at 5:20 p.m. That is simple present tense. Okay. The train leaves at 5:20 p.m. Okay. The train does not leave at 5:20 p.m. That is in negative tense. Negative sentence. But the sentence is in present tense. Simple present negative. The train does not leave at 5:20 p.m. Next one is question. Does the train leave at 5:20 p.m.? That's a question in simple present tense. Does the train leave at 5:20 p.m.? The train left at 5:20 p.m. Simple past tense. The train did not leave at 5:20 p.m. That is past negative. Did the train leave at 5:20 p.m.? Past question. The train will leave at 5:20 p.m. That is in future tense because the verb is in future tense. Will leave. The train will not leave at 5:20 p.m. That is in future negative. Will the train leave at 5:20 p.m.? That is future question. The verbs in the simple present tense have singular and plural forms. The verb in the simple present tense have singular and plural forms. When the subject is a plural or the pronouns I, we, you or they, the verb will be in the plural. The normal form of the verb is the plural form. The girls play volleyball in the playground. Example, the girls play volleyball in the playground. We go this way every day. I watch television in the night. They arrange the flowers. When the subject is a singular noun, or the pronouns he, she or it, these are the pronouns, the verb will be singular. The verb will be singular. We can get the singular form of the verb by adding s or es. See, Amita plays volleyball in the playground. Plays. We have to add s with the play because the subject is Amita, that is singular. Amita plays. We had already learned it where we should use this s or es. Sandeep goes this way every day. He watches television in the night. She arranges the flowers. So we have to use S or ES with the verb when the subject is singular. When a sentence has a clause indicating a future tense, we do not use the simple future tense there. We use only the simple present tense. See, if it will rain tonight, tomorrow's match will be cancelled. That is incorrect. That is not correct. You should say, if it rains tonight, tomorrow's match will be cancelled. That is correct. Don't use if it will rain tonight. No. If it rains tonight. That is the correct answer. And some more incorrect and correct answers are given there. You read it. Now come to the exercise. Some sentences in the simple present tense are given below. Some sentences in simple present tense are given below. Rewrite each sentence twice. Once in the simple past tense and then in the simple future tense. One has been done for you. See, my grandfather goes for a walk. You know, the sentence is in simple present tense. Now you should write simple past tense and simple future tense of the sentence. My grandfather went for a walk. See, only the verb will change. Go, went. The past tense of go is went. My grandfather went for a walk. Next, future tense. The grandfather will go for a walk. That's the future tense. And next sentence. The artist draws pictures. Which is the verb here? Draw is the verb here. The artist draws pictures. What is the past tense of draw? Draw, drew. The artist drew pictures. D-R-E-W. And future tense. The artist will draw pictures. Will draw pictures. Purnima dances gracefully. That is simple present tense. What's the past tense of this sentence? Purnima danced gracefully. Only verb will change. And future tense. What is the future tense of this sentence? Purnima will dance gracefully. That's the future tense. Purnima will dance gracefully. Next, these boys bring milk. These boys bring milk. What is the verb here? Bring. So, verb will change into past tense. The next sentence, these boys brought. Brought is the past tense of bring. These boys brought milk. That is simple past tense. And simple future tense, these boys will bring milk. That's the simple future tense. Next, birds fly in the sky. Birds fly in the sky. Fly is the verb here. What's the past tense of fly? Flew. F-L-E-W. Birds flew in the sky. That is simple past tense. And future tense, birds will fly in the sky. After will, we should use the verbs present tense. Birds will fly in the sky. That is future, simple future tense. Now, thus, we study English in school. What's the verb here? Study. And what's the past tense of this sentence? We studied English in school. And what's the future tense? We will study English in school. Next sentence. They fight with each other. That is simple present tense. What's the past tense of this sentence? Fight, fought. They fought with each other. And future tense, they will fight with each other. Now students, 3 more sentences are there. You do it yourself. And write the answers in your book with a pencil. Now complete the sentences below using the correct forms of the verbs given in brackets. By seeing the sentence, you should understand that the sentence is in which tense, and write the correct tense form of the verbs in the blanks. The president dash here at 10 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow means that's coming only. So that will be future tense. The president will arrive here at 10 tomorrow morning. That's the answer. Next, light dash in straight lines. Simple present tense. Light travels in straight lines. Light travels in straight lines. Yes, you should add. So the other exercises you can do yourself. So when you come to the next class, learn thoroughly and come to the class. Thank you.